It's part 2. It's still Wednesday, people. It is still Wednesday. We're still on hump day. And boy, howdy shit, that didn't take long to go from talking about the election to let's get down to business, baby. What happened? Well, Jeff Sessions resigned. Really? Resigned? No shit. Donnie told you to take a hike, Jeff. Remember that dream job? That's what Jeff Sessions called his job when he got the Attorney General. He said it was his dream job. Well, guess what, buddy? Your dream's over. Get your ass out today. That's right, baby. Jeff Sessions, the Attorney General, has been fired on Twitter. As usual, that's the way our president likes to do it. Anyway, I see Lindsey Graham out there. Remember Mr. Lindsey Graham, the one that said if anything happened to Mueller, why, there'll be hell to pay? Well, somebody get Lindsey a fan because I think Lindsey's having the vapors. He's just got an erection for the Attorney General's office, and all of a sudden he's out there looking forward to the future of the DOJ. Could it be that Lindsey maybe wants that job, or maybe Rudy Giuliani? You know, Rudy would be a joke. Matthew G. Whitaker, he will be the acting director of the DOJ until, well, I guess until Lindsey catches his breath and has to quit fanning himself. And there's a problem there, because this guy, he's already wrote an op-ed about how he thought Mueller's gone too far and the investigation cost too much and blah, 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 blah. He has already made his opinion well known. Donnie's going after Mueller. Now, why would that be, John? Why would he wait till now? I'll tell you why. Because he knows he won't have the House. It's going to be a little time between the ones that just got elected, get sworn into their office. Donnie's got a window here, people. And Donnie is going to try to take advantage of that. That's right, baby. He's going to try to gun for Mueller. That's what Donnie's so, you know, when y'all go to the store and get that beer for Beer and Bud Friday, you might ought to pick up some popcorn, because I think it's going to get damn well interesting around here. So now we know what Donnie's first chess move is. He's gonna fire Jeff Sessions. What's next? Well, that leaves Rod Rosenstein. He's not in charge anymore. Nope, this guy Whitaker, he's the one in charge. So he just bypassed Rod Rosenstein. How long before you think Mr. Whitaker here is going to make suggestions that maybe Mr. Mueller ought to just go away? I'm telling you, I believe Mr. Mueller is smarter than that. I believe Mr. Mueller has a contingency plan. Any good soldier does. No plan survives contact with the enemy. Everything you just thought about went out the window. Mueller has a plan. He has a backup for that plan, and probably has a backup. So yeah, I have my faith in Mueller, and that investigation's going to go forward, baby. And it doesn't matter what he tries to do between now and January, when that Congress is sworn into office. He's going to try his best to get out of his little crack. Did y'all see him up there? Talking about his taxes. I want to throw that in too, because I was up there watching after I uploaded my first video, and then go up there and see Jeff Sessions shit. Damn, that fired me up. I got to go back down and. That's what fires me, baby. When I start seeing action like this. I am still upset about Beto O'Rourke, but Beto O'Rourke, I just got done watching him on TV, on Facebook Live. He was on there addressing Texas, baby. He was talking to us straight with his wife there at the table and his whole crew. We haven't seen the last of Beto O'Rourke, and that made me proud. There were 9,000 viewers watching that live stream just a little while ago. 9,000 people watching Beto O'Rourke say thank you. I am so proud of that man. I'm bursting with pride with that guy. I'm going to take my little sign over there that says Beto for Texas. Beto for Senate. And I'm going to tape over that little word Senate. And that sign's going to read Beto for 2020. I believe in that man, and I'm going to keep pushing him. He makes us all proud. But anyway, I want to throw in a little fact that I see it up there again. Donnie says, oh, they asked him about his taxes during the press conference there. Oh, Donnie, what about it? You're going to release your taxes? And Donnie went into full, I'm under audit bullshit, song and dance. Remember when he did that during the, oh, you can't release my taxes because I'm under audit and no lawyer in the world would tell you blah, 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 bullshit. Well, guess what, Donnie? Members, leaders in Congress, the committee chairs, they can request anybody's taxes. They don't need your permission, Donnie. They don't have to ask you. All Maxine Waters has to do is write a letter to Steve Mnuchin saying, give me his taxes. We want to review his taxes. And Steve Mnuchin is bound by law. Now let's see if Donnie can come up with a new law between now and then. Oh my goodness, we'll have a new constitutional amendment signed by executive order, I'm sure, to protect him and future presidents from ever having to divulge who paid their ass off. Because that's what it's going to be after. So yeah, Donnie, your little taxes are going to come out regardless of whether you whine and bitch and all that little stuff. You can go out and throw your little hissy fits. Now that you're not out there on your stroke fest every day, I wonder what you're going to do now. Your little mind's going to be up there turning on and Democrats are coming for me. You're right, Donnie. You're right. John Tester kept his seat in Montana. I just want to throw that out there for Donnie's benefit because remember Donnie going up to Montana and zis boom ba, zis boom ba. Yeah, it didn't work, Donnie. John Tester retained it. There's a recount going on in Florida in the Senate race between Nelson and Scott because it is so close. Stacey Abrams, I don't believe she's conceded yet. I believe she should demand a recount. We should have the FBI, we should have law enforcement look into Brian Kemp's actions during this election. And the state of Georgia for the voter suppression. That's something else, people. We got 2 years now. 2 years to find and do away with every voter suppression law we can do. This is bullshit of the whole time the Republicans have been in office. They've done that over and over. They've tried to come up with obstacles to get you to vote. Got to put something out there that says, hey, you didn't dot the I here. You don't have a street address. You're black. You're brown. Whatever it takes, that's what they're doing. So in the next 2 years, we need to concentrate on getting those little nasty shit out of our laws, because it showed its ugly face this time. Outright voter suppression in North Dakota, in Georgia, in Texas. We have to address these issues, people. We have to put faith back in our electoral system. I don't know about y'all. I don't trust these damn electronic machines that don't have a paper trail. I go in, punch in a number, and they said, okay, that's your number. Go over there and vote. I hit that little button. I'm not sure. Can they recount that shit? I just know there's problems in this country with the voting issues. Nobody should have to stand in line for 2-3 hours to vote. Nobody should. It's like we can't get another machine in there, another person to handle the oversight flow. So we have work to do, baby. And voter rights is going to be... I was glad to see Florida pass a law that convicted felons that have paid their dues to society can return their right to vote. And that's as well it should be, because we say when a man is guilty, he pays his debt to society. When he comes out, we expect him to be rehabilitated. We cannot expect him to be a member of society if we don't treat him like one. It is our duty as Americans to fix all the harm that this man has done to our house. And it starts with the house. It started now, and the first shot has been fired. Donnie's already out there pulling shit out of his butt. And if you think today's a show, hell, by Friday I'm going to have a whole list of crap over here to talk about. So stay involved. Stay engaged. Just because the election is over doesn't mean our work is. We have a lot to do. And if it's not done properly, we use our voice. Vote's already up for 2 more years. But we use our voice any way we can to make the changes that have to be done in our society to ensure that all people get to vote. And that every vote is counted. Anyway, I ain't going to go into a long rant. I already did one today. This one just put me back on the track of fire. And that's what I'm about, baby. I've told y'all before. I'm not playing games with them. I don't want to work with them. I don't want to deal with them unless it's our benefit. That's the way they play the game. We need to take Mitch McConnell's words to heart. Play the long game, baby. So don't get disengaged right now. Mucho trabajo to do. We have things to do every day to ensure that this movement that we started, that the country started with an awakening of people and realizing what's going on, that needs to continue every day. Because, you know, without a stroke fest to go to, Donnie's going to have to start hitting the campaign trail every day. Now he'll start doing his campaign rallies. And we'll pay out the wazoo for that. For what we have spent on his travel. We could have improved the conditions in Honduras and El Salvador and everywhere else down there a whole lot better. But no, we'll piss it away on flying that orange anus around. Anyway, that's all I got. I guess we'll go to the store, get some beer there, whatever beer you want, pick up a little popcorn, maybe some peanuts or something, you know, because it's going to be a shit show, baby. And it's all starting. There'll probably be more crap up on the TV by the time I get back up there. I'll get fired up again, but I got to save it. I can't. Mama, calm down. So I got to do that. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Just stay engaged, people. Be involved. I don't want to see anybody lose their voice. Leo, Shahaki, keep talking, buddy. Richard Anderson, Andy Paguda, y'all keep talking. There's issues out there. Joe Riddle, keep your show going, buddy. John Bravo Speaks, Blue Dot Family, they're growing all the time. Keep joining the family. We have to stay engaged and stay informed. If you know what's going on, well, then you're an informed voter, and you'll probably get a little pissed off at this shit and want to vote and wanting to get involved. And that's what it takes, baby. It takes all of us being involved, so don't give up nothing. We keep marching forward. It's just now beginning. The tide has turned, baby. We've taken the tiller. We decide which way this ship goes now. And we will hold the Republicans in the Senate to account for standing up for the lying, cheating, conning coward that Donald Trump is. So stay after it, baby, and we'll see y'all later. Oh, no, wait, no. I think I fixed this. Wait a minute, didn't do it on last video. Let's see, wait a minute. There is all the people on the Patreon, which we so appreciate, and I wish I could make those a lot bigger so y'all could see them easier. But these are the people that are some of the people that have donated to Patreon, and like I said before, we can't thank you enough for that. It's $1 a month or whatever you want to give, but that if enough, 170 some odd people on our Patreon page, so we appreciate every one of them for that. And for those that do the PayPal, we got to figure out a PayPal thing over there, because we could just put like Keith Thompson's name up there and just leave it up there, Keith. Keith has been loyal, and we appreciate that. But we have had so many people that have donated, and I'd like to see that, but that requires something we'd have to change quite every time. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Have something new to do. Stay informed, stay involved, keep going. We'll see y'all on Friday, baby. Bye.